Hello guys, today I'm gonna make a short instruction on how to use a marine VHF. Basically all the VHFs have the same functions. Mine is a Sperry Marine Sailor RT5022 VHF with DSC function. Let's start with the buttons and what is shown on the display. For example, now I'm listening on channel 16. This is the squelch level, volume, position received by GPS because my VHF is connected to the GPS, latitude and longitude, time of position, UTC time, and the MMSI number. MMSI number is it's like the phone number assigned to any station or ship. The buttons, this is my volume button, so I'm increasing the volume to every channel. And then this is my squelch level. This adjusts to the signal received to cancel some background noise. If I like to switch to a different channel, for example now on channel 16, if I like to switch to channel 6, I will press 0 and 6, dual digits channel. If I like to change to channel 12, then I'll press 1 and 2. If I like to listen to two channels at once, means channel 16 and another channel. So I'm on channel 12, I'm pressing dual watch and it will automatically switch to channel 16 whenever something is transmitted on channel 16. When you press dual watch, it's showing here DW, means dual watch. Okay, then I'm going back to channel 16. We have this 1 watt power switch. It means the VHF will switch to low power, so you can transmit only on very close, something very close to you, or internal use only. And then it will show here 1 watt power only. Also my VHF has a replay function, means it once you press the button you can go back up to 90 seconds and listen what was received up to 90 seconds ago, and it's recording only what was transmitted, not the silence also. Then let's go through the dimmer button, so that you can increase the backlight or you can decrease the backlight. We have the menu here and here. We have a alarm cancellation, like a mute button. We have the directional for the menus and the OK for the menu button. So let's go through the menu. Okay, that menu button is not working for me. Maybe it's working only as a return. Yeah, it's working only as a return button. So this is my menu button. Then in the menu I have DSC call, contact, scanning, settings, self-test, and voice scrambler. Let's check DSC call. I'm going in the DSC call. First option, station call. It means I can call a station only by MMSI number. I can enter here the MMSI number, then I'm pressing accept, and it's choosing a channel. It's suggesting a channel, either it's the last used channel or it's suggesting a channel which is free for the moment. And once you press accept, you are sending the call to the station, and when the station will pick up, then you will get an acknowledge, and you can also pick up and start the conversation. Then the next option is position call. When you go to position call, it will ask you for an MMSI number over coast station. You can also call a group, also by MMSI number, or you can make an emergency call. For the emergency call, we have the following options. Depending on the emergency, you have a distress, urgency, safety, or just a relay or a distress acknowledge. And the last is DSC logs, where you can check the last call you made, received, distress, or transmitted. Now you can also enter contacts, so then if you have friends, their MSI number, you can add them to your contacts, and then you will always have like an agenda, phone agenda, something like this. Scanning settings for setting. Okay, settings, you can imagine it's all the settings about the backlight, about the buttons, position and time, display, audio channels, DSC system. What is most important is self-test. So daily you should test your equipment, your keys, your display, LED, alarm signal and sound, DSC. This is most important if you have a DSC function on your VHF. And last function is voice scrambler. It's not so important for us. So I'm hoping I covered the basic functions of the VHF, marine VHF. As I said at the beginning, mine is a Sperry Marine Sailor. It's a very often found piece of equipment on board commercial vessels. I'm hoping this was useful for most of you. Also, I can show you for my equipment some instructions in how to use in case of you like to call a station, normal station call or distress call, distress relay,